Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. It's just...
Your Majesty?
Yes, Hathach?
Did I do something wrong? I was just relaying a message. I didn't mean to cause you trouble. It's just the message from...
Hathach, you did everything that I asked you to do, and I am grateful for your help. Will you take another message to him for me?
Certainly, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, all the king's officials and the people of the 127 provinces know that if you go to the king uninvited, you will be put to death, unless he holds out his golden scepter to you. That being said, I haven't been called by the king in over a month.
Yes, that's what it says. He'll take it to Mordecai, please. I need to know what he has to say.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to myself.
Well, I've been thinking. I know that everything will be okay.
And how do you know that?
Because Abraham's God, everything will be okay.
What do you mean?
That's what I think, so it's going to be okay.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, if I grab this map over here, do you remember where the Red Sea is? Show me.
It's there?
It is there. That's where Moses led the nation of Israel on their way through the Exodus. Yep, there's Mount Sinai. That's the Canaan lands. And we are somewhere around here. Pretty cool, hey?
Not gonna lie, I'm loving this level of tension.
Did Mordecai send a returning message?
He did. It said,
Do not think for a moment that just because you are in the palace, you will be spared while all others are killed. If you stay quiet at a time like this, deliverance for the Jews will come from someone else, but you and your family will perish. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this.
It was more than that. It seems like he was encouraging her that being queen was perhaps God's will for the moment.
remember though, I would still die either way.
Well, then I guess Mordecai was just asking her to really trust in God and her faith. No wonder why she was so upset. What did she say to Mordecai then?
Gather together all the Jews of Susa. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, but instead pray for me. I will do the same. And when the 3 days are over, I will present myself before the king. If I die, I will die.
My king, the court is ready for you.
Excellent.
I will be there soon.
The Jews did just as Esther said, and they fasted and prayed for 3 days.
So that means she now goes to see the king? Did you go with her?
Yes, only to the palace entrance. Was she fearful? That depends on what you call fear. How do you all deal with fear?
I just try to laugh it off and ignore it. I go and cry about it.
I avoid it at all costs. Amaya?
I don't know. It kind of just takes over me, and I feel like I can't do anything about it.
I guess we all deal with fear differently.
How do you deal with fear?
Well, growing up, I had heaps of panic attacks. But sometimes it was really, really, really hard to try to get back in the mindset of thinking again. But over time, you just learn how to live with it, to grow. And over time, you figure out how to handle it. But sometimes I still get a little bit shaky.
So I'm guessing Esther would have been scared too, because no human in their right mind would have been. How did Esther deal with fear?
The same way we all should.
How?
I must, Kiana. The Jews need someone to plead for them. Yes, please, Kiana. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He takes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I may walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and my cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
And so, Esther recited that psalm over and over. But one time, I walked into the room, and I heard her saying it.
So that's why I'm not afraid. What do you mean?
But Abraham's fault, don't
Well, I guess you could say I believe in Abraham's God, yes. I was just reciting one of the Psalms that King David wrote.
That's why you want to say for you so much.
I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure about that one.
You see, at that moment I realized Abraham's God had used Reyhan before. He'd used someone who was from a foreign nation to save his people. Was he doing the same thing with Esther?
Your transport awaits, my queen.
Thank you, Kiana.
I'll see you later, Esther. You're praying to Abraham's God.
So Esther prayed and recited psalms?
Psalms of prayer, praise, and praise. Her faith in God was her strength during that time.
Good for you though, working it out the way you did.
Well, I didn't really, because God used foreign people before. I just thought it was that again. I guess I was just so caught up in the mess of the whole situation that I didn't take time to notice how strong Esther's faith really was. It never crossed my mind that she could be Jewish.
I couldn't imagine trying to hide something so important as that.
Especially if it was your source of strength. And I mean, after her losing both her parents and having to go to Susa with Mordecai, and then being taken from Mordecai to the palace for ages and ages waiting to meet the king. I don't know how I would have kept strong. She's doing an amazing job.
She really did an amazing job. You see, with humans, everything is impossible. But with God, all things are possible.
So that's what kept her going?
She was fearless in her faith.
Did she make it? Or did the king destroy her?
Shayan! Queen Esther did appear before the king. She walked down towards the aisle of his palace. There, she was afraid, but she also had faith because she knew whatever would happen, it was God's plan for her. She didn't have an invitation, so she could have been put to death, but still, she walked. All that the king had to do was extend his royal scepter, and she would be safe.
Esther? What? What are you doing here? Don't you know the law?
I am aware.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
She has disobeyed the king's law. She shall be put to death.
No! What do you want, my king? Whatever it is, I will give to you, even up to half my kingdom.
If I have found favor in your sight, my request is this, that you and Haman, your prime minister and second in command, would join me tonight for a banquet feast.
Yes, I will come. But why would you risk your life for this?
Trust me, please.
I bet the king was really excited, because most guys get excited when food is involved.
What was Haman's reaction?
I haven't seen this happen since you had that poor slave killed for stealing a bowl to go feed the homeless.
You always hold that against me, Zeresh, when you have no need to. That man was a thief.
So you went him what I'm saying?
How dare you say such a thing?
Well, you stole my happiness years ago and haven't returned it. A thief, one and the same.
I have had it with you, Zeresh.
Oh, Haman, no need to be so annoyed. I have to live with you, cook for you every day.
Ha! Well, not tonight. Seeing as you care so little, perhaps I won't tell you about my private banquet tonight with the king and queen.
You just told me.
And for your information, I'm sure that Queen Esther's food will be much better than the food you make.
I'm sure it will.
And so, the banquet was prepared.
God of my forefathers, I'm so afraid. I don't think I can do this. I don't want to do this. But I know you are in control. Guide me, show me. May your will be done, not mine. Help me to have faith. Help me to be fearless in my faith.
Your guests are here, Your Majesty.
Esther, you look beautiful.
Thank you, my king. Please, make yourself comfortable and I will have refreshment.
Poor Esther, she's literally in the presence of the very man planning to destroy her.
Don't forget, her husband's there too.
I swear, all you girls ever talk about are boys.
Only decent boys.
Okay, back on track. What do you think was going through Esther's mind?
I think it was the voice of her mother.
Hadassah, my little bottom, don't be afraid. I know God has a special work for you. I love you, my daughter.
Maybe it was the voice of her father.
I know our God will protect me if it is his will, just as he'll protect the both of you.
Maybe it was Mordecai's warning.
Don't think for a moment that because you are in the palace, you will escape when all others are killed. If you keep quiet at a time like this, deliverance and relief for the Jews will come from someone else, but you and your family will die. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this?
Or maybe it was your voice, Sarah.
No wonder you understand the Jews so much. You tell me they believe Abraham's God too. He said he saved them.
Now, those could all be correct answers, and it couldn't really be what you heard. But I believe it was the words of King David's psalm that were on her heart.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He takes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the way of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I may walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare me a table before me in the presence of those who want me dead. You anoint me with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Wow. I think I want King David's words on my heart too.
Me too. It seems like they really help.
My queen, may I be the first to thank you for this banquet that you have so lavishly prepared for us. The food was of exquisite flavor and of gourmet preparation. The service was excellent, and, if I may say, my dear queen, the company was delightful.
Thank you, Haman.
Yes, it was wonderful. Please accept my gratitude.
You are welcome, my king.
Hadassah, surely your life is worth more than just inviting Haman and I to join you for dinner. What is it you truly want?
You're right. There is something more.
Then please, ask away. I'll give you whatever you want, even up to half my kingdom.
If I have found favor in your sight, and if you truly love me as a queen, then I ask for this, that you and Haman will come again tomorrow night for another banquet. And there, I will present to you my final request.
If you say so, Esther.
After all that, she didn't even ask him. She just risked her life for nothing then. Are you sure?
It does seem like there wasn't really a method to her madness.
Why didn't she ask him to save the Jews?
Well, now she has the king's attention. Xerxes knows that something's going on, and it's definitely more than a simple dinner.
But Layla, do you think Haman was suspicious at all?
I doubt it. How would you know? Well, Kiana told me that when she saw Haman after he left, there was a springing step and a smile on his lips. But that did not last for long.
Oh, Haman.
Mordecai.
Tell me, you seem very happy. Is it you're excited to still kill us all, I assume?
Oh, especially you, Mordecai.
No. Tell me, why are you really so happy today?
I just had a lovely meal with King Xerxes and Her Majesty Queen Esther. I was having such a lovely evening.
Well, I don't know what I did. Whether it was my lovely hat or my cheery demeanor, but I'm thankful to have ruined it for you.
Listen here, peasant. You are running out of time on this earth. Are you trying to be some kind of hero by standing up to me?
Standing up to you? No, I'm just standing. But I truly believe it's God who stands up to you.
Have you not realized that I am going to destroy your nation? What do you think that you can do about it? Nothing!
Yeah, you're right. I can't really do a lot. I'm just a man. But what I realized, and this, after I realized this, I decided to take off my sackcloth and all my rags, is that I've not been fearless in my faith. You see, there are so many stories of old, whether that be the Egyptians that oppressed us, or King Darius, you would remember, or King Nebuchadnezzar. All of them had one thing in common. They were pretty interested in killing some Jews.
I can understand. Wow.
But here's another thing that those stories have in common, Haman. Each one of them was unsuccessful. And each one of them was punished accordingly to what they had done. But here's the thing. I am so very confident in my God that no matter what happens, that he will deliver his people, just as he has time and time and time again.
I can't stand people like you. You think you will win me over with your clever words and your history lessons? Well, I have news for you. I will win, and I will be remembered for it.
You will be remembered, you're right. Although, if you continue in your pursuit to kill the Jews, I'm afraid you might be remembered for the same thing as the people I just mentioned.
All you speak is madness, Mordecai. You have no idea what you are talking about.
You know, I'm not quite sure if I know what I'm doing. But one thing I know for sure is that my God in heaven knows exactly what he's doing. And he will deliver my people, and maybe I die, but I know with certainty that just as he delivered the Israelites from the Egyptians, just as he delivered Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from the grasp of King Nebuchadnezzar, and just as he rescued Daniel from the lion's den, even though Darius threw him in there, I have full confidence that God will save his people once again, and I am so fearless in my faith, and you will not.
I am done with you, Mordecai.
Oh, be done with me then. But know this, God's not done with you.
Wow, I guess that really would ruin Haman's evening. Especially since Mordecai was saying all those stories. No way all that happened. This guy really hates the other guy.
Well, infuriated, Haman went back to his house and he called together some of his friends and family, and they had to discuss a way forward.
Zeresh!
What now, Haman?
Nobody here has given me a good idea yet.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Then Zeresh gets a genius idea. She told him to build gallows, to make them 75 feet tall. In the morning, she would ask King Xerxes to hang Mordecai on them.
For once in your life, Zeresh, you've actually had an idea that is helpful.
For once in your life, you've actually been motivated to do something productive.
Watch your tongue. don't understand at all why you keep talking back to me. But I do think that was a good idea. So, boys, you heard her. Build a gallows out back. I will go to King Xerxes early tomorrow morning and request permission to hang the Jew Mordecai before noon. Then I can go to the king's palace to have another banquet with the king and queen with a happy heart.
When were you going to tell me you were going to another banquet?
I wasn't.
You mean... she's a little cracker. That's all I can tell you. Haman is so rude to Zeresh, though.
Haman is rude, and I suppose it looks that way.
Wait, Layla, what did Mordecai plan to do? I mean, Haman planned
It was Haman's plan, Amaya.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about Mordecai.
Well, he was planning to build a gallows to hang Mordecai on them the following morning.
Are you serious? He really does hate this dude.
I wanted some action. But not just Haman's sake trying to go for Mordecai. So, killing all the Jews is okay?
Well, it's not okay, but this is Mordecai we're talking about. Guys, I never thought for a moment that Mordecai would actually die. You know what? I actually thought Queen Esther would save everyone and Mordecai would be the cool sidekick, you know what I mean? And, yeah, I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up so soon. But I suppose Esther wouldn't have known anything about this.
What's wrong? Seem quiet.
Huh? Oh, I'm okay. I'm just hoping I'm doing the right thing.
Spent 3 days to do it. So far it's working. Just relax a little.
I know. I just...
Respond to where God's will for your life.
What?
Yeah. I found Mordecai's letter.
You were going to find out. Will you turn me in?
I had been wondering for a while now. I would hear the stories you would tell Layla, and the same stories I would hear servants share. But there was something about you. The kind of love.
Humility, trust, courage, faith. That's what makes you so special. And Mordecai was right. I think God made you queen for such a time as this.